Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping into something that, looks simple, but is actually, well, pretty fascinating. We're talking back-to-school gamer shirts.
Right.
We've been looking at this really insightful article from Pixel Pulse Fashion, and honestly, it goes way beyond just, clothes. It gets into identity, connection, basically what makes these shirts tick.
Yeah.
So, okay, our mission here, let's unpack why these aren't just shirts. They're cultural statements.
It's true. It seems like such a, straightforward topic.
Yeah.
But it really gives you a window into how young people are expressing themselves these days, how they connect. It's maybe more nuanced than you'd think at first glance.
Totally agree. I mean, when we say back-to-school gamer shirts, it's not just about, grabbing any old tee. These have become really essential for students, haven't they?
Oh, absolutely.
To start conversations, they mark identity. The article even called them badges of honor.
Mm-hmm.
What makes them so, powerful in that social sense?
Well, what's really fascinating is this observation from Sarah Chen. She's a high school counselor out in Portland.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she points out how fast kids connect over these shirts. Like a student wearing a Minecraft tee. They can instantly bond with someone else who gets it. She called it, like a secret handshake that helps kids find their tribe.
A secret handshake. I like that.
And it's not niche either. The article mentions over 70% of teens identify as gamers. So, yeah, their clothes. That's a pretty big reflection of their passion. It's a huge cultural statement.
So it's less about just, I like this game, and more about, this is who I am, this is my community. Wow.
Exactly.
Okay, so it sounds like if you really want to get a handle on youth culture, especially heading back to school, understanding this is kind of key.
Definitely.
All right, let's dig into the styles then, because there seems to be a huge range, something for everyone. Where do we even start?
Well, we could start with the classics, right? The retro and old school stuff.
Oh, yeah, the 8-bit graphics?
Yeah, exactly. 8-bit, pixel art, references to Pac-Man, Space Invaders, that kind of thing. The nostalgia is a big, big draw.
I can see that. It's like shared history, even if they didn't play the originals back in the day. It's interesting how a 14-year-old connects with something from, the 80s.
And if you think about the bigger picture, it really shows this multi-generational thing happening. The article had this great little story about a dad, Mike Rodriguez. His 14-year-old son wears the same retro gaming shirt design he wore in college. It's kind of cool, right? A timeless connection through a T-shirt.
That's amazing.
Do you see those level-up graphics, old console controllers? Some designs just stick around.
Okay, so we've got nostalgia. What else is big? I feel like I see a ton of funny ones, the meme-inspired shirts.
Oh, yeah, those are everywhere.
What's the deal with those? Why do they work so well for kids?
They're instant icebreakers, aren't they?
Yeah.
The shirts that say, I paused my game to be here, or, sorry I'm late, I was gaming. There's a psychologist mentioned, Dr. Amanda Foster, who calls them social lubricants. Basically, they signal you're approachable, you're part of the in-group, without you having to say a word. They show off a shared sense of humor.
That's a smart way to put it. A social lubricant. Like a shortcut to finding your people. Okay, then shifting gears. Gaming is all about tech, right? Pushing boundaries. How does that show up on shirts, the futuristic stuff?
Yeah, those definitely tap into that cutting-edge side of gaming. You see virtual reality themes, circuit board patterns.
Oh, like actual circuit boards.
Yeah, or patterns inspired by them, and lots of neon colors, sometimes even holographic effects.
So it looks like the tech itself.
Exactly. And you can really see the esports and streaming influence there, too. Geometric patterns, RGB lighting effects kind of translated into print.
Like the lights on keyboards and stuff?
Right. That glow.
Yeah.
And futuristic fonts that look like they're straight out of a sci-fi game menu. It's all about that modern sort of competitive vibe.
Okay, and then the total opposite. What about kids who want something, less loud? The minimalist stuff.
Yeah, for sure. There's a whole category of subtle references. Simple geometric shapes, maybe monochromatic designs, logos that are kind of understated.
Like only other gamers would get it?
Pretty much. Like just the simple triangle, circle, square pattern from a PlayStation controller.
Yeah.
Or a really minimalist outline of Master Chief's helmet.
Yeah.
Or even just a tiny pixel heart.
Oh, okay.
Those work great in schools that might be a bit more conservative with dress codes, or just for students who prefer that cleaner, more sophisticated look but still want to represent.
That makes sense. Lets you show your thing without shouting it. Okay, shifting now. This is where it gets really practical, maybe for parents listening or anyone buying these shirts. Beyond the design, what actually makes a good gamer shirt? Like comfort, how long it lasts, that stuff.
Right, super important for all-day wear at school. Fabric and comfort are huge. You're looking for breathable cotton blends, usually.
Cotton and polyester.
Yeah, often a mix for durability. And definitely look for pre-shrunk fabric. You don't want it changing size after one wash. Reinforced seams are good too, helps prevent tears. And tagless designs are a big plus for comfort, no scratching. And increasingly, you see moisture-wicking properties, kind of like athletic wear.
Oh, okay, like workout gear.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Helps keep kids comfortable, pull sweat away, especially if they're active or for PE class.
Good point. And what about size and fit? I've noticed things seem kind of oversized lately in general fashion. Does that apply here? Is it helpful?
It definitely is a trend. And yeah, it can be beneficial. A more relaxed or oversized fit means there's room to grow during the school year so the shirt lasts longer.
Ah, good thinking.
Plus, it makes layering easy, under a hoodie, over a long sleeve. And honestly, relaxed fits are just more comfortable for a lot of body types, kind of ties into body positivity. And lots of these shirts are unisex sizing now, which makes them way more accessible.
So, comfort, room to grow, easy to layer. Makes sense. But what about the actual graphic? How do you make sure that cool design doesn't, peel off or fade after a few washes?
Yeah, design durability is key.
Yeah.
Generally, screen printing holds up better and feels nicer than, say, a heat transfer.
Okay, screen printing. Got it.
You also want to look for claims about fade-resistant prints. And check the ink. Flexible inks are less likely to crack when the fabric stretches or moves. And this sounds basic, but follow the washing instructions.
Right, the tag is there for a reason.
It really makes a difference in keeping the shirt looking good.
Super helpful tips. Okay, let's zoom out a bit. What bigger trends, like societal stuff or tech trends, are shaping these gamer shirts right now? It's not just about looks, is it?
Not at all. Sustainability is a big one. Eco-friendly materials are really important, especially to younger consumers.
So like organic cotton?
Organic cotton, yeah. Or recycled materials like polyester made from old plastic bottles. Using water-based inks is another thing, and even sustainable packaging. It reflects Gen Z's values,
Yeah.
They care about the environment.
And parents might pay a bit more for that.
Often, yes. They see the value in it, too.
Interesting. And I bet that desire for something special is driving another trend, customization.
Oh, absolutely. Huge demand for unique shirts.
Yeah.
So you see loads of personalization options.
Nick, what kind of things?
Grade-specific designs are popular, like Level 9 Unlocked or something. Or shirts with school mascots or colors worked in. You can add player names, gamer tags, pick different color combos.
So really making it their own.
Exactly. And this trend has been great for, small businesses and independent designers, especially on places like Etsy. They can offer really unique one-off designs.
That's cool. Okay, and you can't talk gaming without talking about social media and streamers, right? How much do they influence these shirt designs?
Massively. Huge impact. You see official merch from big streamers, of course, but also references to the platforms themselves. Twitch, YouTube, TikTok logos are icons. And viral memes that start in the gaming community, inside jokes, they end up on shirts really fast. It makes the whole scene super dynamic. A design can blow up overnight because of something trending online.
Wow, so it's really plugged into the now. Okay, so let's tie this together. What does all this mean for the students actually wearing these shirts? Why does this gaming fashion matter so much on a deeper, maybe psychological level?
Well, it really raises that question, doesn't it? Why do they resonate so much? I think a big part is that gaming culture offers this strong sense of belonging, of identity. And that's especially important during big changes like starting a new school year.
Right, finding your footing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The article quotes Dr. Rachel Kim, an adolescent psychologist. She calls these shirts identity markers. They let kids show their authentic selves, who they really are, but still fit within, school dress codes.
So it's a safe way to be yourself.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And wearing clothes that reflect your interests. That's proven to boost confidence, help social connections. For shy kids especially, it can be a real conversation starter. Someone sees your shirt, they know you have that common interest.
Takes the pressure off a bit.
Right. And to forget, gaming often values skill, strategy, achievement. So wearing these shirts can also signal things like intelligence, being tech-savvy, being part of a subculture that's actually pretty respected.
Huh. I hadn't thought of it that way. It signals more than just, I play games. Okay, super interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's get practical again for people maybe shopping right now. Any advice for navigating the market? What's the first hurdle?
Probably school dress codes.
Yeah.
That's a common worry.
Right.
So, things to check. Graphic content, obviously avoid anything violent or with bad language. Some schools have weird rules about specific colors, maybe because of gang associations, unfortunately.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Or rules about how big logos can be, or sleeve length. But the good news is most reputable gamer shirts, they're designed with school in mind. They're usually fine. But always best to just double-check your specific school's policy.
Quick look at the handbook, yeah. Okay, what about cost? They seem to range quite a bit.
They do. You can find decent ones, maybe starting around $15, going up to $50, or sometimes more for really premium or customized stuff.
So is it worth paying more?
Often, yeah. Like we said, investing a bit more can mean better fabric, better printing, so it lasts longer and feels more comfortable. My advice, read reviews online. Compare the materials listed. Check the return policy, just in case.
Good call.
And keep an eye out for back-to-school sales or other seasonal deals. But yeah, think long-term value, not just the cheapest price tag right now. You want it to survive the school year.
Sound advice. Okay, so looking crystal ball time?
Yeah.
What's next? Where is this back-to-school gamer fashion trend heading? Any cool innovations on the horizon?
Well, one thing we'll probably see more of is augmented reality, AR integration.
Whoa! Like how?
Imagine pointing your phone camera at the shirt, and the design animates, or maybe a QR code unlocks some, like, exclusive game content or a filter.
That is seriously next level. The shirt becomes interactive.
Exactly. And customization will likely get even more advanced. Maybe AI tools that let students design shirts based on their own specific gaming stats or achievements.
Wow, so your shirt could literally show off your high score.
Potentially, yeah, making it a truly unique reflection of their digital life, worn physically.
That's wild to think about. Okay, so wrapping this up, it's really clear, isn't it? These back-to-school gamer shirts are way more than just a fad. They're this dynamic way kids express themselves, find connections, kind of like a uniform for a generation living in both the digital and physical world all the time.
Yeah, it really is. And it leaves you with a pretty interesting thought, doesn't it? How is this blending of our digital selves and our physical selves shown through fashion going to keep changing how students connect and express who they are in the future? Are our clothes going to become even more like active reflections of our online lives?
Something to definitely chew on. Well, we hope this deep dive gave you some new ways to think about identity, community, and yeah, even just t-shirts. Thanks for joining us.